won't take me long to undress.
Is that what the vicar said to the? Who's it? Oh my God! Where's Primo? Where's Gary? Oh, sorry, Miss Gary.
Right.
Oh, Primo.
Oh,
is that?
Right, I'm ready.
Quick.
Hey, Mike, all right?
Yeah.
Gary?
Yeah, I just heard what Biscuit's gaff was, so I thought I'd better correct myself quick.
Well, I did make an effort, but I was reprimanded by the chairman, so I disrobed.
I thought it was next week.
There we are. Fair enough.
So did I.
Oh, there we are.
I won't be here next week. I'm away.
Oh, dear.
Apologies in advance.
Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear.
Who's there? Paul, right, Paul? Paul?
Yeah.
Howard? Okay.
Yeah, we'll be in the city next week. Christmas weekend, Montpellier.
Yeah. What's there?
Oh, the family are there. We're there for 4 nights.
All right.
You won't be able to get out then, now, Howard?
We're all right here in France.
You're all right now, you're out there, but now we wouldn't get in, would you?
No. Yes, to come back home, yeah.
No, I was saying if you were going out now,
would
you get into France?
No.
With exceptional circumstances, you can.
Yeah.
The only way you get into France now is if Germany invades.
For the second time.
Germany are just as bad. No, they're stopping everybody as well.
Yeah, Germany, Holland.
There's plenty of dinghies around Calais. I'll take you back.
Yeah. I was just wondering about the people who got a visa. See, I mean, if they've already got a visa allowed to go, does that allow you to go? Yeah, it's I don't know what's going to happen about.
Aren't they only leaving business flights in?
Well, there are a number of options that you can come in, family reasons and hospital appointments or going vice versa or whatever.
I suppose if you're French, you can go home, yeah?
Yes, you can go home, yeah. If you're French resident or UK resident, vice versa, you're allowed to go home.
I feel so broke up. I want to go home.
How's that coming on, Con?
That's pretty good. Hang on a second. I'll give you a taster if you like.
You haven't lost it.
It's fun. I tell you what, you boys are something else. I tell you now.
Classy.
I'm going to keep looking in. Eh?
Vocally impaired.
Oh, no, but then I'm becoming deaf in my old age,
Pardon?
I think you just had I got Dave and Kipper coming in, huh?
What you think are in tune, Con, and what we think are in tune are two vastly different things.
Well, this is why I say it's well done to all, because after all, we're not there to, to impress fucking Mickey Mouse, do we, or someone like that. Hey, Dave, right?
Hi, Dave.
Time for a preview.
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on a second.
Can't call.
Here we go. Are you ready for this, then?
Bye.
Do you hear it all right?
No.
Hang on a second.
It sounds pretty good to me, Con.
No
criticism there at all.
All right, hang on.
Do you have to click on it there?
All right, this is Kipper. Oh no, that's Sam. Okay. And this is, I don't know who this is. This is me. This is Primo. Oh, ooh.
Oh,
Can you
not
get the
bad.
volume up a bit, Con?
And this
Or,
is
or perhaps
Gary.
not.
This is Gary.
Well, I feel so broke up. I wanna go home.
Got a great reverb on your voice. And this is Kibba. This is Biscuit. I put him in a toilet, Biscuit.
Oh,
Looking at your chart, Biscuit, you done it well.
No.
what's your stats looking like?
Put them all
It looks
together.
as if, it looks as if I had a long gap between breaths.
Well, yeah. I had to do that to get all these cuts. Oh, shut the fuck up, man. You see these gaps here now, right? All these gaps. That's putting the time in back in, seeing they're all in line now. Well, before this one was over here somewhere, you know?
And it all takes time, doesn't it, Con?
It takes a lot of time, Vicky. Yes, it does.
Yeah, much longer than people realise.
But it's a labor of love, you know, and so... and what do we got here? This is where the doubling up starts with Kibba, I think. Yeah, somebody's in advance there, see?
I think it's quite sexy like that.
Where's the drums gone, Con?
Oh, I said doubling up with my voice. Drums, impossible to put in, Kipper, because it's not like a voice. It's not as modulable as a voice. Where's Kipper gone? I can't see. Oh, there. No, he's not. Where is it?
I'm gone. A mystery.
All right. Okay. Oh, there you are. No, I couldn't put the drums in because of it was too quick. And I tried stretching them, but it sounded like a dirge.
It's a bongo effect.
Yeah, yeah. So what's this one? Hang on. This is Kipper. Okay. He's quite good, actually, Kipper. Oh, no, this is 4. This is Sam, Kipper, and me, and Howard, I think, yeah.
Let me go home.
So what's the B-side going to be, Con?
Everybody's gone home.
Everybody's gone home and they left the toilet.
I think people must have been singing to different tunes, Con, or different rhythms, the different beats. Because if we all sung to the same track, it all should have been the same.
Yeah. So anyway, that is a preview of what should be finished next week. Anyway, should be a bit cleaner. So there we are, boys. That was fun.
Well done.
Good effort, up, Con.
Well done, boy.
Con. You know, you got nothing else to do.
Yeah, you know, I just fucking nothing to do with my life, you know.
No, there's
You
no
know,
movement.
you know the earliest I've been to bed this week?
I know
Go
it
to
was
bed, you can't.
Tuesday.
Huh?
6:30.
Earliest, no, 8 o'clock in the morning. No, but there's been, hang on, there's been sunset, there's been surf, and there's been stars, and there's been all this editing, and I just nearly finished a new surf clip as well. So I tell you what, I'm working more now than I was when I was not working. No, I'm not retired. I'm working more now than I was when I was not working.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You spent your life not working, Con.
It's bloody hard work, I tell you, not working.
It is hard work, yeah.
Mm.
Well, you can see the ones that are getting their beauty sleep. See, Con?
What happened to you? Are you still awake tonight or what? Oh, yeah, so that, we walked into that one like a fucking lead plank.
Very good.
I posted you a nice picture of you today. I don't know if you've seen it yet, Biscuit.
Yeah, I saw that. Yes,
Holding up your card.
it was very well organised, I got to say.
Yeah.
When I mentioned it about going down there, the first question was, is it going to be indoors? I said, no, it'll be outdoors. And they were a bit dubious because when you looked through the entrance into the castle, it looked as if it was heaving in there. But I don't know who the guy is. He was the one handing out the sheets of paper.
Tall guy.
Pardon?
Tall guy.
No, I wouldn't have said he was tall.
Red.
I don't know. If I see, he's on one of the photographs.
Hayden. Yeah, I know.
With a Santa hat on.
Yeah, Hayden.
And he said, oh, there's plenty of space around the edges. So we went in, and yeah, we found a nice little spot where we weren't surrounded by people. So it was all very good.
Sorry, can I just enlarge on that, Con, for you? They went in a place where they could go without singing.
Yeah, I got you.
They were hiding.
Hey, you got some. Hey, I tell you what, I was looking at those photos, right? I got the impression that the castle's got bigger.
It's a bouncy castle.
Yes, yeah.
It's kind of weird, isn't it?
It is a big land, to be honest. There's a lot of it.
Yeah. You know, I'm sure it wasn't that big when I was younger, but it looks huge. It looks huge inside.
Remember when you would have gone in, it was all covered in ivy and you couldn't go in a lot of the rooms and things. So it was
yeah, it's probably that, yeah.
How have you got mains in there?
Into me.
How do you mean?
Electricity.
They got the surfs on the power wheel at the back, running in the wheel.
Yeah.
How do you mean, how have we got it there? You need it for...
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. But I didn't... So you've got buried cable up to there.
Yeah. Well, what they did an excavation. And when they were excavating, they did a long pick to excavate, whatever it's called. And then they put a cable in there, basically.
All right.
It's called a trench.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
It was one way of getting a cable in there, setting Caddo by doing an excavation.
Do it at the same time.
Yeah. So
It just happened to be in a straight line from the castle down to the nearest power point.
it was, yeah.
I was fortunate.
If the council had done it, they would have waited for the excavation to be filled in and then went to dig it out.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. And then put another one in.
Yeah.
Dug it somewhere else.
Yeah.
I just dug up the windy path to put a pipe underneath it for the electricity.
Yeah.
It is amazing how often, though, that you see that. You know, they dig a road up, put a cable in, then a month later they dig it up again to put television cable in or gas in or something.
Yeah.
I'd actually worked on the council in the summer, and we actually did that. We took the old curbs up down this road. Then we excavated concrete in, so we filled it back in again. The next day, we dug it all out again. And then he said, oh, the lorry can't come again for the concrete. We put it all back in again, and we dug it out again before the lorry with the concrete came. Unbelievable. You wouldn't believe it unless you were there.
So, it got faster, though. Must have got faster to do it the third time.
Oh, yeah, they got it right in the end.
Yeah.
No, we couldn't work any faster. No, Gary, couldn't work any faster.
Yeah.
Kept us down.
I remember some years ago, I think it was in Pontedellas, they'd asked all the services if they needed to do any digging because they were going to lay some area where he was like a young apprentice, and they had to dig a deep trench. I'm talking like 20 odd feet deep on the main road to link into the main sewer. And because it was the type of road it all had to be backfilled with concrete. And so my job was to, because it was such a deep trench, was it had to be shored up, because when it's that deep, if you did have a fall in, people would be killed. I used to have to be the first one down to put all boards in and strut it up and stuff like that. But of course, every house had a sewerage pipe coming from it. And when you'd be down the bottom of the trench and you'd hear rushing water and you knew somebody flushed the flipping chain, and you had to try and guess which one it was coming from to make sure that you weren't underneath it. That wasn't the nicest of jobs.
How many times you get caught?
No, I didn't. Yes, it happened. I didn't get caught, but
well then.
It was something you didn't want to hang about down there.
You did mention work in the beginning of that, so you've been involved with it.
Yeah. That's why I was waiting for the punchline, but
well, anybody done any strange jobs? You've done a few jobs, Con. Have you done any weird jobs?
Done a few as well.
I had a really dirty job. I was with a mate. We were on the door. Let's go and look for a job. So we got this job. And it was cleaning all the crap out of a Greek tanker. And I go lower down and shovel all the crap that had massed at the bottom. It was stinking. We only had rags to put on to protect us from the oil and everything. God. That's the dirtiest job I've ever had.
Where was that?
I'd say only lasted 4 days.
Where was that?
From the docks.
Oh, really?
Where the docks were there, you know?
I think one of the dirtiest one was when I was doing my apprenticeship in thermal insulation on a pipe house wharf. And we had the contract to take down all the ventilation in carbon black, to take it down, bring it back and repair it all, you know? I mean, you know, you get out of the car and you're black. You get out of the van and you're black straight away, like, you know? And then you just go in and there's all this soot and shit, and it's just coming everywhere. You know, you got soot everywhere, and I mean everywhere, like, you know? And it sticks, and it's clingy, and
would it done your lungs much good, I wouldn't have thought.
I don't know. We didn't have masks either. You know, there's good health and safety, sorry.
Yeah.
Try working down a 6 foot down an old Saxon grave where it's been raining all week. They got fingers and skulls sticking out of the side of the graves and finding all kinds of shit down there. They were clearing out an old early medieval graveyard they wanted to build, so we had to go down and get all the stuff out. Great for a week, wasn't it?
Bit of archaeological archaeology.
Yeah, but everybody's like, when you go down, you got different layers of like bodies on top of each other, but they've all gone down to the bottom over there with hundreds of years. So as you get down on the side, you have these fingers, skeletons sticking out the side of it as you dug down. Grab hold of
As I was saying, I worked for a company called Bentley's at Piccadilly, and they fingers in a lot of pies in restaurants and things, and Camden Lock and things like that. And 2 of their places were strip clubs. So I was looking after the maintenance of the group then, and I had to go there a few times. They absolutely ripped me apart, the girls. It was no fun at all. It was absolutely terrible. You couldn't do anything without them either pinching your arse or... It sounds great flashing in front of you, but when there's 8 of them, it's quite, I don't know. You don't really know where to look.
Yeah.
Well, there were some flipping sites. I know I worked in Met Toys when, with BT, and that was a factory you didn't want to go in on your own with the women that were in there because...
Hey, go careful what you're saying. Vicky's here listening. She worked in metals.
Did she? I bet she was one of them
there as well.
And Biscuits over the docks when we first came in.
Yeah.
All
right. You remember Biscuit, Vicky?
Pardon?
You remember Biscuit?
You remember Biscuit? Yeah, I hear you.
I was the little red-faced telephone engineer.
Oh. I worked of an evening, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm making skins and sausage skins over in Biscay. Yeah, over the docks.
All right.
A story I could tell. Toilet rolls outside hanging on a string because they used to steal them. Right,
they weren't the grease-proof paper ones, were they?
Yes, they were.
Eb Carlos
weren't stealing, were they?
We used to have them in
when
our
we
house.
first came here, aren't we? 53 years ago.
Yeah. 1968.
Yeah.
1968 she's talking about.
Yeah.
No, my uncle worked on a dock, so he always used to bring back toilet paper.
Oh.
But in fact, he brought back everybody, bits of ham, bottles of whiskey, everything. It was a very, very good job he had.
A lot of bouncy lorries with things falling off the back of them.
They didn't even get as far as getting on the lorry con.
Yeah.
They used to go and see the sailors who brought them over, and they used to swap them with things like suits and things, and they just give them stuff, whatever they wanted. You take them a cheap suit from somewhere else, and they give them like a crate of scotch or something, because it was nothing to them. The only question was getting it out, and you just had to give the security guard a little taste, I think.
Fair share.
Yeah. In fact, I don't think the security guards ever stopped anybody, did they? I never worked there, but that's what I'm told.
And you say the government's corrupt?
Yeah.
I've never said that, Con. Never.
Never.
No, of course not.
They're all shysters. I've never called them corrupt. They wouldn't know the meaning of the word.
No, they wouldn't.
Yeah. True. They're far worse than corrupt.
Yeah.
Sorry, not the government. All politicians. Sorry. Don't do it.
Don't worry, boys, because the government, I saw it on French news on YouTube. I saw it on YouTube, so it must be true. The French government said that the British government has put out a thing saying that they're going to rekindle Virulin, and they're going to open up the tube stations at night, and they're going to be Virulin on all the street speakers, and you're all going to sleep down in the underground. So everybody will get the blitz spirit, because you'll be all right. You'll get through.
Couldn't find the space, then.
He's going to go off now, guys. He's coming back on.
On my clock, we're out of time almost.
Yeah.
I'll catch you next week.
Okay, Dave. Merry Christmas, Dave. Merry Christmas, Dave.
Merry Christmas, guys. I'll see you next week.
Who's coming back? Anybody coming back?
I'll come back.
No, I'm going to go to bed.
I'll come back.
Okay, all right. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I'll see you next week.
Okay. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Okay.
Right. When's the next?